everybody? I'm Darth, he's Castle, and we're here again to review Rodney's Hulk versus Wolverine diorama 1/5 scale. And this is the first time I done laid eyes on this, and I must say, impressive.
My first ever pre-order. I remember seeing video of this at one of the conventions, or from one of the conventions, and they kept showing it behind the glass, and then they had one where it wasn't behind the glass. And I just remember seeing the paint job on the chest. And I was thinking, it can't look that good. And that was one of the things that convinced me, all right, let's go spend some money on these. And this was my first pre-order, and it showed up. And I was just as amazed and impressed as I was watching the video. So we're gonna go over it a little bit. This is his first time seeing it.
It is.
We're gonna talk about it.
It is very, very impressive. The details on the Hulk are what I'm noticing is the trousers, man. He even got the like in jeans, it got those slices like in the jeans and everything. And the pigmentation, like you gotta see the on the skin, they got the pigmentation.
Like the pores.
Right, yeah. And even what they've done with the feet, even because you figured he wouldn't be green all the way through. Like you can see the little skin change, kind of those like people with jacked up feet got them cracks, like kind of he's got those in there, and it's kind of like the color is changing and they got veined. I mean, it's literally one of those pieces you can just look at and find something different every couple seconds in here. You take it for a minute because I'm still looking for shit.
Yeah, I think like my favorite thing on this piece is with the wood.
Right.
So, and people talk about it sometimes. So like on the outside where it's blackened because it's dried out and everything, and then you look in the middle,
right,
where it's freshly broke.
Right.
So it's not dried out yet. So it's still got some brown to it because that part of the tree isn't dead. It's just it's huge. It's taking Hulk out the box.
Yeah,
feels like holding a baby. I will never get over that size. I mean, there are bigger pieces, but you gotta understand, for me, still being kind of young in this, and when I got this home, it was like, holy, this was impressive. This is still impressive. Still one of my favorite pieces. I mean, it's gone down the list a little bit just because I'm noticing, and we were talking about this, it seems like everything you get now is better than the last one. Like
escalation.
Your taste changes, and you like different things, or you decide not to settle on things. So each piece, but this wasn't one that I settled on. I could think of a piece or two that I feel like I settled on. This definitely wasn't one. This is definitely still one I look at, and I love just about everything about it. There's one thing I would change.
I know what that is.
Only one thing, and it's the seam. It's the seam in the head, in the neck. I don't know why they did it. Maybe they were going to do a switch out portrait for, and the magnet is strong. Maybe they were going to do a switch out portrait for, I don't know, maybe a Mohawk Hulk, and but I think they could have just left it like that. I like the face expression. He's angry. He's in the middle of a fight, so I don't know what all they would do different with the portrait, unless they give him a different hairstyle, or maybe it's the Hulk with the Mike Tyson forehead. I don't know. I wouldn't have used that portrait anyway, because I love the expression on that face, and I love that portrait. But other than that, everything else on this I love. Like the teeth. People talk about the teeth at times. The teeth is a thing that you notice when you see close-up pictures of it, but looking straight on at it, I don't notice it.
This arm here is sick. I mean, you got fibers and veins and everything going through there. You definitely gotta get a close-up picture of that one once we do
Oh yeah,
I mean,
we'll
that's just you can spend this whole review just on the Hulk by itself. You know what I mean? Before, because I haven't even glanced at Wolverine for real. I mean, just yet, but I mean, the calves on this dude are ridiculous. It's very impressive. Very impressive. Like when I first saw it, I was like, yeah, that's nice, but it just. You know, I didn't think it would fit what I'm trying to do here. You know, but it's very the eye. Well, I can tell you what. If people complain about the teeth on Wolverine, the teeth on the Hulk are incredible.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they got like a gloss to them. Even the eyes have a gloss to it. Like you know how you secrete the when I guess because he's in the mist and I'm guessing it's cold out there and your eyes start watering. You know what I mean? But it's really impressive. Now take a look at Wolverine, and this ain't no chip, is it?
Don't scare me.
No, I ain't trying to scare you. What is that? Oh, okay, yeah.
Don't scare me like that.
Oh, it's styrofoam.
Scare.
Yeah.
Not a chip.
No. So is this real metal? Or what is that?
See, it's some kind of metal. It's definitely not plastic or polystone. I mean, it's not you can't attract it with a magnet, but it's some kind of metal or tin or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, these, all my stuff when it came in good shape. So I know some people had issues with the
shoulder pads.
Yeah, the shoulder pads being broke, which I could, because they do, like, you can catch them a bit if you ain't careful. So I could see how somebody could get them in bad shape. But yeah, this is a piece I still like spending time looking at. And now I got the other portrait because I do have the exclusive, but most of the times when I get the exclusives, I still never use them. Like I have a Bane exclusive that's sitting in the box.
Yeah, I wouldn't use that one either.
But yeah, there's the exclusive for this one, and it looks good. It's I haven't looked at it with this head long enough to even notice. I know Alex and Gio, they noticed the color change between the portrait and the bodysuit. I haven't even looked at it long enough to notice that change. Did you see it?
I do.
You do?
Yeah. So this is his original look from Hulk 181, his first appearance, and with that Wendigo would be back here somewhere, but but yeah. I'm trying to figure out which one the teeth. Actually, the teeth look better on this one than they do on the modern one, in my opinion. Yeah, but what do you think? Yeah, on this one. But it's just the whole head in particular, not used to what we used to seeing from him, because it's his original look. But it's funny. Prior to the '92 cartoon, I preferred his brown outfit because usually but after the cartoon, I like this outfit. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know if it's because of the cartoon, but it's now I like this outfit better.
And that's the Wolverine I know with the other head, not this one. And yeah, it is a different texture than the suit.
Right.
So the suit has the stripes and the actually not stripes, it's like mesh or something.
Yeah.
And the
pants
the
too.
Mask doesn't. The mask is just like it's kind of like a wrestling type of
kind of like a lucha libre type of situation.
Yeah,
that's what it looks like.
And yeah, it's a great piece. It is. And I remember when this came out, or when this was announced, and I was bracing for it because I was like, all right, I remember how it looked in the video, and I think I want it. I'm just waiting to find out how much it's going to cost. Because I think I remember telling you, I'm thinking it's going to be around $800.
$800,
yeah. And it came in at $650, and I was And I remember everybody been so happy. I was like, okay, 650. I'm ready to do that. All right, so I pre-ordered right away.
So you would say this is the one that broke down the mental barrier
Absolutely.
into going to high level collectibles.
I got 4, and I call them my 4 horsemen. I got 4 statues that kind of wore me down because you were trying for a while, and I started collecting the little Walking Dead sets, the little like little Lego sets, but they're really detailed, and you put them together.
Collecting dust right now.
And and you buy the little miniature figures and set up little scenes and stuff. And I bought like 3 or 4 of the sets and like a prison yard and a tower and cells and all that stuff. And just, it was such a pain in the ass getting the little miniature figures, because they would sell them in like mystery bags. And so you buy a bag and it's like 5 of them, and you don't know what you're getting. You know you get humans or walkers. That's all you know. So you buy the bag. It's like, okay, I got this. Then you go buy another bag of walkers. Oh, the same walkers I just bought. You buy another bag of walkers. Oh, here's one new walker, and it was just, and the old sets they weren't selling, so it was just too much of a pain to collect the figures to go with it. So, and all the while, he's showing me videos, showing me Rad Titan, Geo and Alex, your fault. And he came to work one day, that guy. Mythos Vader in the background.
Done.
Mythos Vader. That was the first one I saw in person.
Yeah, first horseman.
And then I Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes Red Ninjas. I saw that because I like action poses. I like action stuff, and I was like, all right, well, do they have statues? Because I was used to seeing all the museum poses stuff, and even though I love the mythos, it was like, all right, is everything in the museum? Where's the action stuff? So the Snake Eyes one, that was a very dynamic. If you ever see it, you know, and I have it, so we'll probably bring it out one day. He's kicking over a ninja and got a sword swinging at another ninja, and he like broke one sword in half, and it's action going on in that. And I was like, damn, they do stuff like that. So it was those 2, and then I'm a big Bruce Lee fan, and I saw the Game of Death Blitzway Bruce Lee statue, and that almost did it. And then I saw videos of this one, and I was like, all that other stuff is stuff that was already out, so it's probably gonna be harder to get because I missed the chance to get it. This one hadn't come out yet. I was like, all right, we'll see. And I kept seeing videos of it. I was like, it can't look that good. And they announced the price, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go for it. And that was it. I put my pre-order down and got this, and yeah. It's been a crazy little bit over a year because I was trying to fight it. I bought some Hot Toys stuff.
Randy.
No, Randy might do better than me, but I couldn't fight it any longer, and now it's a sickness.
You can't hold out forever, Randy.
It is a sickness. Randy, one day you'll see this in person. I know you at first you wanted me to bring it into work, then you're like, no. I know why you were like, no, because you scared what's gonna happen when you see it. But if you like the Hulk,
no question,
this thing is serious business. It's serious business.
I mean, the folds and stuff in the skin, it's just, you gotta get in close and see. We'll take some pictures because it's just the little details, the elbows, everything. It's just, you can literally be here for hours looking for stuff and keep finding new stuff.
I think Hulk. I think this one is so. This is probably my favorite looking Hulk, and it's so good that if they could seal up the little peg hole where Wolverine goes into his arm,
right,
you would display this on its own. Like, yeah, really I like the way this looks so like that much. Yeah, and this is actually the longest this has ever been on here.
See, now you know how I feel about XM Boba with the pistols.
That is, this is the Wolverine I'm used to.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Like I said, it made me a believer. Ain't no question.
It's a monster.
Yeah.
It stays on top.
Literally.
Stays on top with my other Hulk. It seems like that's the only place I could put the Hulks because they the biggest ones. The biggest piece of, well, I don't know, Bane is bigger, but this is for a 1/5 scale.
Mm. It's huge. I mean, this. I couldn't imagine seeing this in 1/4 scale. I mean, this is huge. I mean, when you see this is my first time seeing it in person. This thing is huge. Yeah, I mean, and it's all the Hulk basically. Wolverine, literally like a fly on this man's shoulder.
Yeah, it's definitely mostly Hulk. But yeah, this is the one that broke my back.
Yeah. This is your Bane.
Yes, this is what got me and got my sickness going. Well,
that's the story here.
That's another one. We out.
Yeah.